Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, that sun is shining bright this morning. Good morning, Instagram, and good morning, Facebook. Good morning, guys. I am so excited about this morning. Instagram, you do not have the post as far as what today is, but it's a celebration today. I'm really excited. Sorry, Facebook, I don't know what's going on. Hey, Christy Green. Hey, Cheryl. Guys, I was trying to tag, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I was super nervous as I was doing it. I even put on my girl talk dress because it's a special occasion, my little fancy smancy earrings. But today is, hey, Badu. Hey, Carisha. Hey, Debbie. How are you over there in Instagram world? Guys, today is a super special day. Hey, Jennifer, I'm glad Jennifer's on too. Guys, it's a super special day. And I'm super excited. Hey, Yvette woke up to hang out with me this morning. Ooh, it's special. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Nita. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Well, let me get into the introduction real quick. My name is Shavetta Belton. I am the owner and a stylist at Divine Oasis Salon. Thank you, Meta. I'm the owner and a stylist at Divine Oasis Salon. I am also a life and success coach. I am also the maker of Faith Plus Works Equals Success and ShavettaBelton.com. I'm a mother and I am a wife. I'm the youngest of 6 girls. I am Naomi and Sylvester's baby girl. And so, and I used to wouldn't ever be okay with being called the baby girl at one point until now. You know, you get old, you want to go back to being the baby. But today is a celebration day. I've been so nervous about this. Hello, Ashley, Candy. I have another Ashley over here. Hey, Jarrell. Let's see who all is on. Guys, good morning. I don't know. My people over here must be asleep. Hey, Vania in Instagram world, they're tired today. But guys, thank you for joining me. Today is a celebration, but before we get to celebrating all the great things, I know you're probably thinking 26 years, but we're going to celebrate what's going on. Hey, Victoria, I miss you so much, love. So it's been 26 years, and over here in Instagram, Facebook, bear with me while I explain to them because they don't have a title like you guys. Instagram, today my title is 26 years, and we're celebrating. Today marks 26 years that my daddy's been gone. My dad died when I was 15 years old. If you've heard any part of my story, you know that I lost my mother, and I don't have my mother or my father. I lost my mom in 2017, and my dad passed. Today marks 26 years. I was 15 years old when I lost my dad. And so while I was preparing, all these things were taking place, and I was working on things, and I was getting some final things together, and the question was asked to me, when are you going to share this? And I was like, I don't know exactly when to do it, but it's going to be a great day. And so as we were talking, and I was talking with Chrissy Woods, and Chrissy said, well, Shavetta, we can, maybe Juneteenth or whatever, because it's great stuff. And as we were talking, I heard Juneteenth, but my heart went straight to look at the calendar. So I go to the calendar, and I was like, I'm thinking next Wednesday. And I look, and next Wednesday was actually not Juneteenth, but June 10th. And I said, I'm going to do it next Wednesday. And I'm going to do it next Wednesday because I've decided not to mourn my father's death, but to celebrate my life and the life he helped give me, on this earth. So I'm going to celebrate it with great things today. So good morning over here. Hey, Robin. Hey, Valori. And hey, Lisa. So guys, today is a celebration day. Hey, Mitch. Hey, Gwen. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's kind of hard for me to see it because I've changed the stance on Facebook. But guys, welcome. So today, we're celebrating my daddy. How about that? So we're celebrating my daddy with an amazing, amazing day. June 10th would always come around and I would struggle and I wouldn't know why I would be sitting at my desk at Blue Cross, down and out and sad and unsure of why I felt the way I felt or why I felt down the way I felt. You know, why I was down. It would either be by that evening, I would talk to my mother and my mother go, well, you know, it's such and such year that your daddy been gone. And I would be like, oh, that's why this morning was rough for me. That's why this morning was, you know, or today was heavy for me. Then it would be maybe a day later. It never just stood at the forefront because I didn't keep up with the dates and things like that. And but my heart knew what time it was. Hey Tootie, my heart knew what time it was. My emotions, it just lined up with the fact that my dad had been gone. So daddy was gone, you know, and so after a while, it started being at the forefront. Then it started being where I processed and I made it through and I could celebrate it. I'll get a little sad. Well, guys, today, it was only fit that I celebrate my daddy. And everybody, I know some people are like, you're celebrating his death. I'm celebrating the man that he was. So I'm going to celebrate who he was. I am going to celebrate it by launching a couple things. And some things I have been sitting on for a long time. But I think it's important that that I do it this way. I do it to honor him. That I don't sit in a place of sadness because he's not here, but I sit in a place of gratitude and joy that he blessed me with life. And in blessing me with life, that I can do these things, you know. Good morning, Kelly. You know, Kelly, I watched her Fashion Forward on Monday at 6, and I went bold because I saw flowers and I figured my little animal could come through the jungle, you hear me? So, but I want to honor him. And I wanna, you know, truly honor him. And I messaged my sisters and I said, y'all, I really need y'all on Wednesday. I need y'all on Wednesday. Try not to tell them too much. Trying to just tell them a little bit. But I'm like, I need my sisters with me. I need my people with me. Because at the end of the day, they give me strength. But just like he was my daddy, he was their daddy, you know? And so instead of us being apart, we can do this. Yeah, niece, I dressed up for the celebration, girl. We can do this together. And instead of it being all tears of sadness, because we're going to have some because we miss our daddy. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you've lost a parent. It doesn't matter if it's 1 year or 26 years. I'm going to tell you now, you have your moments. You have your moments. It's rough sometimes. It's rough. But you can choose to hold on to something that brings you joy and brings you excitement. So today, I decided to launch not one thing, but 2 things and a possible. Like spades, like I know how to play, I don't. But on my daddy's day, the day that he took his last breath and he left us. But he left us with so much life in us. He left us with so much life and so much love. And he had instilled in us so many things. And he will always be the one that made us believe we can conquer and do anything. So what better day to do something I've been scared to do for years, that I've doubted myself for a long time, that I really didn't think I could do it. And even on, thank you so much. Even on, I think it was Monday, I think I told Denise last night and Candy, I said, you know, I got paralyzed on Monday. It was either Sunday or Monday, and I got caught up. And I said, maybe this just isn't big enough. Maybe I need to go back in and do a little bit more. You know, maybe I need to go back and do just a little bit more because, and then it you know, the Holy Spirit was like, no. Jesus said, if I gave it to you, then I gave you enough. If you did everything I told you to do, then it's enough. then it's enough. So if I gave it to you, it's enough. Sometimes we want to go back and touch the things that he's given us, and then we get out and put our little hands in it, and then we mess it up and try to figure out why this thing didn't exactly turn out like I thought it would be, or like I saw God show me, but it didn't come out that way. Because you've put your hand in something that he gave you, and because you thought it wasn't enough, you go in and try to alter it. Hey, Shanta, guys, y'all give some hearts to my sister Shanta, because she doesn't ever get on Facebook Live, but today we're celebrating our daddy, and that girl figured out how to get on Facebook. Listen, I thank you. Hey, Pastor Sim, thank you for joining. Guys, listen. So as I'm sitting there and I'm going back and forth trying to alter, maybe I just need to add a little bit more to it. God said, take your hands off of it. Because it's exactly what I told you to do. So I offer to you, keep your hands off of it. If he gave it to you, keep your hands off of it. Don't try to make it more because you feel like somebody else's looks like this, or somebody else's look like that, or is it enough? Forget everybody else stuff. Let's talk about when you try to figure out if it's just enough, because I feel like it needs to be more. But what if what I gave you is enough? Not what if, but what I gave you is enough. Stop trying to alter things because you feel like it's short. Trust me. Trust me in what I told you. Because as soon as you try to do it, you mess it up. You go in there and finagle it the way you want to. You try to dress it the way you want to and try to figure out why it come out the way it comes out. You try to figure out why I got this mess on my hand, and now you're going back trying to fix stuff. No, let it alone. What I gave you, you could do. Second thing I'm going to announce. I never thought I was able to do it. Never thought I was able to do it. Because I was the child. That's right. I was the child that read slower, that stumbled across things, that had misspelled words, that didn't always, it was always easier for me to click the live button because I could talk, Yeah, let me just talk. Because that's what I'm good at that. Let me just talk. And so that's what I relied on. But when he gave me this, I was like, So I was talking to Badu. I was like, hey, I can do a vlog. They do vlogs all the time. I can do a vlog. And a vlog will be perfect because I can talk. That's where I'm confident. So I'm going to do a vlog. Of course, your people who ride with you are like, yeah, you can. You can. But not once did you tell them why you sitting there trying to get your cheerleading corner together. Because, we all like a good little cheerleading corner. That one going to tell you, yes, you can. Right? We forget to tell the cheerleading corner what God has truly placed on your heart. So you done manipulate it and turn that thing to what you want it to be. Then you tell your cheerleaders so they can cheer for you. So they can be present for the party. But you don't tell the whole story. So then they're cheering and they're motivating you and they're pushing you. But did you really stop and tell them what God told you? Did he tell you to vlog or blog? Which one did he tell you? I'm just saying. Because see, you calling your cheerleaders to do this for you. You call them in to cheer you on. Because, we all love a good cheerleader. We all love somebody that's going to ride with us. So you call them in, come on in. And you tell them, and they cheer for you. But did you stop and tell them the instructions that you were given? Did you call them in and really let them know what thus said the Lord in your private time? No, you only going to tell the part that you know where they can feed that thing. Because in all honesty, sometimes we rather just play it safe and sit scared. Or only reach half of our potential because we don't want to do the whole thing. Not because we weren't assigned it, but because we didn't think we were good enough to do it. Because we, we just think we're not able. We sitting over here worried about what we can do. You are a cheerleader, niece. We sitting over here worried about what we can do in the natural when he up there handling the supernatural. And we sitting out here trying to get the cheerleaders together for the natural. When he like, just lean on me so I can do the supernatural. Be ready for what I have for you. Because what I have for you is so much greater than man. What I have for you is so much better than what man has for you. Better yet, what he has is so much better than we ever thought. That we, forget man, let's talk about you. It's so much bigger and so much greater, but we still sitting playing small because we're in our own way. When he like, that's not, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's not what I assigned you to. That's not what I called you to. That's not what I've placed for you. You sitting there excited about the little breadcrumb when he got a whole loaf of bread over yonder for you. And you excited about that little piece. But if you just stay in his will and stay in his will and do it his way, he got loaves for you. Not one, not two, but loaves for you. Get out your own way. Then sometimes we get stuck. And then we start seeking people to help us do things when God's telling you, I'm right here. I'm right here. Because see, what's not going to happen, man ain't going to get the glory for something your daddy got for you. Ain't. Man is not going to get it. You're not going to be able to say, Tina, Monica, or nobody gave it to you. James, Darrell, or anybody. You're going to have to say, my daddy did this because only my daddy could do this. Only my daddy could make this possible. Listen, guys, it's time for us to do the things he's called us to do and do it scared. Some things are immediate, some things are later. Some of us are in the right now season. Not because we just woke up this morning and it was like, yep, right now. No, it's because you've been working. You've been seeking. You've been praying. You've been studying. You've been sacrificing. Not for the glory of man. Not for the glory of man. But for the glory of God. Because you know that greater is him that is in you. You know that you've changed the desire of your heart not to please man anymore, but to please him. Not to worry about who, what, when, and who's looking. But what did your daddy call you to do? Who did your daddy call you to be? Because I'm going to say it, and I say it just about every time. Stop being stuck because somebody's waiting for you to get in position so they can be who they need to be. It's people attached to us that if we continue to be scared, if we continue to be stagnant, if we continue to sit and wait when God is telling us to move, we're going to miss it. And it ain't just about us. It's about the people that's attached to us. So at the end of the day, stop being lazy because you're being lazy because you're holding your laziness is holding people up. If you won't love yourself enough, love somebody else greater so that you can get what you need to get so they can be who they need to be. This thing is bigger than just one of us. Get in your position. You want to be in position in so many things, get in position. And be in the will of God so you can do the work that he's called you to do. Get in position so you can be in the will of God. So that you can stand on the mantle that you're supposed to stand on, in the place you're supposed to stand on, do the things you're supposed to do. It's time out for oh man. And then you get mad when you click on live or you click on somebody post and they doing what he gave you last year to do, but now they're doing it because he's not sitting and waiting for people to do things anymore. If he called you to it, then do it. Stop lending your ear and your eyes to things that aren't feeding you properly. Right now, it's so easy to click a live. It's so easy to get caught up in the trap. You better click a live that's going to pour into you. You better click a live that's going to give you meat. You better click a live that's going to feed you and sustain you. I was telling somebody, I was sitting and I broke it down, and I've been saying it for about a year now, so don't nobody take my don't you take it. If you take it, I'ma know you stole it. I said, I don't want to be the kind of inspirational, motivational speaker that's like a drug. Because after a while, a drug runs out and then you become addicted. I want to be like a vitamin. I want to feed the important parts. I want to be nutrients to the system. I want to be something that helps you grow and go. I want to be that thing that keeps you built up. And a vitamin sustains you. You continue to use the vitamin and it sustains you. But if you operate, I don't want to be the one that's like a drug, that people come for a hit and then you run away. No, I want to have substance. I want the things that I say to be like a vitamin. You get it in your system. It starts feeding the good things in your body. It starts outweighing the junk. Need to put that quote up. It outweighs the junk. It has nutritional value. It's serving a purpose. It's feeding something. What I'm saying to you is stop clicking on these lives that's treating them like a drug. Because some of them, that's all it is. It's a bunch of empty words. It has no substance. It has no standard to it. They just trying to get your mind twisted, and then you trying to figure out why I can't focus on what God gave me. What you put on your plate this morning? What you ate before you went to work? What did you do? And you trying to figure out why you exhausted by the middle of the day. You trying to figure out why you can't even utter a prayer. You trying to figure out why you can't even just push through. Been there. Because I was so in search of something. And he was sitting there waiting on me to show up. He was there. So I offer you substance. Not because it's me, but because I've been logging on this thing since February 26th. Because God told me to. And I told y'all I'd show up every Wednesday to the day he told me to stop. Because this is not about me. This is all about him. But eat something with substance. Stop spending your time eating this junk. Well, I ain't gonna call it people a bad burger. Unhealthy meal. It's like the soda or the energy drink we drink just to get us through a course, and then we try to figure out why we crash at 5 o'clock and 5 hours later, because you ain't putting nothing with nutrients in your body. So wake up and eat the word. Chew on that. So by midday, when the enemy come to attack you, you can stand on the word of God and can fight back. You can say, oh, I got to go back to this right here. I remember he told me that in that devotion this morning. Nah, enemy, you ain't going to get me. You're not going to catch me off my game. Nah, because I was in prayer this morning. Oh, oh yeah, I'm going to just turn my back and go ahead and say a quick prayer. But when we eating junk, we respond with the junk that we've been eating. We respond with the answer and the words that come out of our mouth on the things that we're consuming on a daily basis. What are you consuming? What are you eating? What are you putting in your system? Because what you put in is what you're going to get out. You know? So we got to realize what we put in is what we're going to get out of this. And after a while, if you eating fake food, fake food that's really not giving you any nutrition, but you trying to say, oh, I did that. Nah, after a while, It's going to show. No, I'm doing good. I'm on a diet. But you still gaining weight. No, I'm studying my word and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But then when the trouble come, you looking crazy. Same thing. What you eating, what you're digesting, what you're putting in your system, it's going to come out. So you can sit around and do the whole for the outside. I'm studying. I'm leaning on him. I'm depending on him, girl. I got him. Oh. But when something pop off, you respond like you have been eating a burger instead of eating vegetables. Then you're trying to wonder why. You going to see the fruit. You going to see the fruit. See, because we can do a lot of things in the dark and think it won't come to the light. But when you start bearing bad fruit, then what? I ain't been judgy. I ain't picking. But I'm telling you, it's freedom in him. It's freedom in him. It's freedom when you start waking up in the morning and stop looking at everybody else and look at yourself. It's freedom understanding what he's called you to and walking in it. Y'all, I've been up all night trying to get some stuff together. But in the midst of it, my sister texted me and she said she've had 7 more hours. And I said, I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes. Because I was the person clicking on stuff, looking for somebody to breathe life at me, looking for somebody to help me, looking for somebody to push me, looking for the next great word, looking for my cheerleading corner to say, yeah, Vetta, you got this. You can do this. Show up, Vetta. You got this. Because I'm going to tell you, I got people in my life that ride with me for real. Hands down, at the end of the day, I know I got people that ride for me. But my daddy was sitting and waiting for me to just say, Daddy, I want to ride with you. Because he gave them to me. And the blessing is he never took them away from me. Never. Because I'm going to tell you this. Be careful. Be careful. You better watch what seat you put man in. Because I promise you, you start idolizing them and see what happens. You start putting them before God and see what happened. And it was by grace that I was like, I just need them to believe. And, they telling me they believe. But at the end of the day, he was just waiting on me to have the same enthusiasm to hop in the car with him. And on them days I got scared. And on them days I wasn't sure how to work stuff out. He was waiting on for me to ask him. Daddy, what I need to do? Daddy, where I need to go? So today, what time is it? I look at my time. It's 7:31, okay? We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate, and we're going to celebrate real big, real quick, okay? And I'm really excited about it because this is, once again, things that I said I never thought I would do. This is something that I never thought would take place. Something I've been sitting on, one of them since 2017. And I'll never forget. I was offended, and she's on here, and I'm gonna share it because it offended me. And I want to think two people said it. And Kelly looked at me one day, and we were standing in the salon, and Kelly looked at me, and Kelly said, I said something about my book, and Kelly said, you still talking about that? And her response to that was, and the reason she responded like that was because I had been talking about it a really long time. And what it did was angered me because I was like, that's mean. But in all actuality, what was being said was, stop talking about it. Let's be about it. Vetta, you done been talking about this a long time. Let's stop talking. Let's shift and let's move. So then you come up to 2019 and something else came up. And Christy Green said it, and I don't even know if Christy realized she said what she said. And it wasn't about my book, but it was about my coaching program. And Christy said, Vetta, you going to do it this time? Right? And I said, I did it last time. My posture was like, but what I realized was, it's time to stop having conversation about what you about to do. Denise stupid. Like, stop having conversation about what you about to do and just do it. So as of today, June 10th, 2020, on my daddy's anniversary of his death, I'm going to launch my first book, and it's called Styled by Faith. Pre-sales are going on now. Carisha's going to drop the stuff in the link. When I told y'all in the beginning where I said I was worried about the length of the book, it's not a super long book. Matter of fact, the price point on it is $13.99. Eventually, an ebook will be coming out. But Style by Faith is out. Carisha has the flyer. She'll put it in there. But at the end of the day, if you put everything I told you to put in it, that book is everything I told you it would be. Everything I told you it would be. So Style by Faith is on pre-sale now. You can go to Faith Plus Works equals success. Carisha, Denise said, hurry up. Style by Faith. So I'm excited about it. And when that name came out for the book, initially it was, I can't even remember what the first name of the book was. But me and Roshonda Pratt was talking, and Roshonda said, I'm feeling something better. And when she called me with the name of the book, honey, you gonna tell the people, hey? If, you know, and let me tell y'all something. My husband has been such a great support. There he is.
Hey, everybody.
So, Style by Faith came out. That's not it. I told you we had a couple announcements today. We had a couple. Love you too. We had a couple announcements today, okay? Couple. So I need y'all to be really ready and listen, guys. This is a call to action because I need something from you guys. But Carisha's gonna put the link for she dropped it already. It's dropped. You can go over to Faith Plus Works equals success and go ahead and order your book. Any pre-sale orders will have it will be signed and a note from me in it. Guys, listen. I've been sitting on it since 2017, and a lot of times people go, that must be going to be a big book. It ain't that big, but I promise you it's everything he told me it'll be. So I know it'll be a blessing. Next thing that I've always wanted to do, but I never thought I was good enough to do. I'm super excited about it. Everybody, if they know me, if you know me, you know I love to cook. You know I love everything food. My family love to cook. Our husbands meet us skinny and then they end up chunky. So we love to cook. Food is my love language. If I break bread with you, you in there. If I cook for you, you're in there. But when I tell you, this is the next thing I'm super excited about. And I need y'all, when y'all get off here, I need y'all to go over, right? Go on over to the site that I'm about to give you, right? It's going to bless your whole heart because y'all asked me for something on one of these lives. Last I checked was like a salmon patty recipe. Somebody asked me for that on this live, in this place, in this great place. I am launching my blog, and it's called Vetta's Diary, where my love for food and family meets. So I am now officially a blogger. I have a website for my blog. I actually have some posts up already. And there you'll see the recipe for the salmon patties that everybody asked me for. And I even said that I may go on there and do a live recording of me cooking them. So I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited about it. And as of all flats, when you're right, Nita. So guys, also in this time of growing and expanding, I believe that I will still be before you for a while now. But what I have to do is also, as we shift our mindset to, to be kingdompreneurs and to do things in order. I am going to have to shift off of my personal page that I've been on since February 26th to my business page, which is the ShavettaBelton.com page. It's already a live page on Facebook. So I will start going live there. We'll give you a countdown. We're not just going to leave you out. But I got to go over there because I got to do things in order. So I have to do things in order so that I'm making sure that I'm doing everything business-wise right. We are revamping. My Shanitra is helping me revamp my ShavettaBelton.com page, because on my ShavettaBelton.com website, it says that I'm the salon success coach. I don't mind helping the salon owners. I know I have a gift there. I know it's some things that I'm able to help the industry with. I've started two businesses, 2 salons from scratch, remodeled one, remodeled both. I do take novice stylists and help them become owners. I do have a system that I have. I do have contracts and different things. I have the knowledge in that place. And I am more than happy to be the salon success coach. But outside of just being the salon success coach, I'm also a life coach and a success coach. I also handle grief. You go through enough of it, it's almost like it's a gifting for you. I do those things. So my ability goes beyond just salon success coaching. So the ShavettaBelton.com website will be where you'll be able to go on and sign up for my group coaching or my one-on-one coaching. One-on-one, I probably would take 2 to 3. At 3 is my top of what I can take and give what I need to give. Group coaching, it can expand. We'll do a time for people to come in. So let me go through everything for you of what I've announced this morning. My book is launching today. Today. Style by Faith is the name of my book. Pre-sales are done now on Faith Plus Works Equals Success. You can go over there, pre-sale. You'll get a signed copy of the book by me with a note on the inside of it. I've launched my blog this morning. And if you click on now, baby, it's live. Go on over there, put your email address in, and go ahead and read everything, okay? So listen, that is my blog, Vetta's Diary, where my love for food and family meets. It's called Vetta's Diary because if you know me, you know I don't share my recipes. I don't share my little extra stuff. I don't share those things because I hold them dear to my heart. But he can't give me no more if I'm holding on to all of it. He can't give me no more good stuff if I won't share it. It ain't mine. I got to give it up. I got to stop holding it. So I done gave y'all access to my diary, my food diary, and that is my heart. That is like food is my true love language. So guys, it's a couple things I need y'all to do. I need y'all to go over there on my blog. Go ahead and look at it. Don't just look at it, read it. Look at the pictures. But also leave your email address because you never know what you get for showing up. You never know what's going to be there for you just for showing up. You hear me? Yes. Show up. Go on over there. And then after you read the post, make sure you comment on the post. Come on now. So y'all can give me something to talk about. It's only one recipe over there right now. Only one. Only one. But guys, listen. I'm doing a content calendar and everything. I'm really excited about this blog that I was so scared to do. I'm really excited about it. And I'm going to tell you, Chrissy Woods came through and helped me so unselfishly with asking for nothing in return. Long hours. Then you flip around and Marcus Broom came through and helped me. He handled my book cover and he handled my logo for Vetta's Diary. Sugar Mama, which is Morgan, she picked my logo for Vetta's Diary. And so these like Shanta wrote a I was like, somebody's gonna have to write about the author. And I was like, Shanta, write it. So, guys, I'm just so hyped. I'm so excited about today. Like, I'm smiling from ear to ear. Lack of sleep now, you hear me? Lack of sleep. Lack of sleep. But excited. Excited. Because it's one more thing. It's one more thing. I know y'all like, girl. Also, guys, please go to my YouTube channel. I've been asking y'all to do this, but I noticed y'all ain't clicking off this Facebook and Instagram and going to add me on YouTube. Y'all need y'all to get on YouTube and add me on YouTube. It's Shavetta Belton. Same thing you type in for here. You go over there to my YouTube channel. It's food over there. Eventually it'll be my haircuts. Because I'm not running. I'm not running from the industry anymore. I'm not running from the mantle of teaching. I'm just listening and waiting for God to tell me exactly how to do it. Thank you, guys. How to do it and the way he would have me to do it and being obedient in that place. So I have 3 different playlists. It's Take a Sip of Morning Motivation. So everything that I've ever done in Take a Sip of Morning Motivation except I want to think it's the first one is over there. So all of my Take a Sip of Morning Motivation. So if you're just getting on and you're just starting to watch me, go on over there to YouTube. Go on and subscribe to the channel. And you can go back and pick any one you want to pick because they're all there. So Take a Sip of Morning Motivation is over there. It is Vetta's Diary is over there under the playlist. And Shavetta the Stylist. Because she's coming too with a couple things on YouTube. So I'm excited about it. I am excited about it. And guess what? I did say it was one more thing, right? I am not asking you guys to do this 100% with me unless you're led to do this 100% with me. But God has been laying it on my heart for a minute now. And I think this is the best way for me to start this journey. And I'm not going to promise that it's going to be a lifestyle that I keep. But what I'm asking is for the Take a Sip of Morning Motivation crew. If y'all would join me in any way, whatever support looks like for you supporting me in this season, I'm asking you all to go on a 30-day vegan challenge with me. And so when I say you come on and come with me, it doesn't mean you have to go vegan. It doesn't mean that you have to do it. I would love if you would. I would love if you would. But if you can't, I understand. But come join it with me. I'm starting on Monday, the 30-day vegan challenge. I think it was Cheryl. Cheryl told me, Vetta, I'm going to start out with maybe 2 days, and I'm going to see what I can do. I said, Cheryl, if that's what you can offer me, if that's what support looks like for you, for me in these 30 days, I'll take those 2 days. Guys, what I'm saying to you is this is a lifestyle change that I have to make. God told me this back in 2016, right before my mom was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Out of my mother's children, I'm the only one with her blood type. And her blood type, our blood type per man says we're more susceptible to cancer. So we need to change things and we need to maneuver things and we need to do things differently. He brought it back to me. And I actually for once went and watched What the Health. And I ain't going to run the live with it. But I can't play games anymore. And I know what he's told me. So in return, I'm asking you for support. I'm asking for you to be the motivation that I need. I'm asking that if support is not you eating a meal with me, but you're coming through and saying, Vetta, how the day going? You getting a little weak? It's all right. You got this, Vetta. So I'm asking my people that show up with me every Wednesday morning to check in, to give me an encouraging word, to motivate me, to push me. I'm asking you guys to show support in whatever way that looks like for you. Sometimes we get so caught up in the idea that we want people to do it with us. And doing it with us means you got to eat like I eat and you got to do what I do. When that's not how it works. Allow people to show up for you the way they know how to show up for you. Don't have these grand expectations of what showing up looks like, because what you're desiring may not be the capacity for what they can give you. So allow people to show up for you in their capacity. Allow them to show up for you the way they can. Because if you do that, guess what happens? You're not disappointed. You don't have broken expectations. You're not sitting there trying to figure out, well, why they ain't show up for me like this? No, because you've allowed them to tell you how they can show up for you. And this is how they can show up for you. So I'm asking you guys just to show up for me the way you know how. I'm going to put vegan recipes out as I figure them out. One of my clients, Miss Jessie, I called her Sunday because I was shopping and I was like, I'm going to start integrating some of these things in early so I'm not cold turkey. And so I'm going to start integrating them in. And I called her and she picked up her phone with no problem. I said, should I get this Beyond Burger? And she was like, Shavetta, and I'm going to tell you, my prayer to God was, God, I don't want to go in doing a whole lot of processed foods because I want this journey to be healthy and for it to sustain me and for it to keep me. Right? So, and not start putting so much fake or sodium-filled things in that I lose sight. So she answers and she goes, no, Shavetta. She said, they're not bad. I really don't care for them. She said, but you can make your own. I do black beef. And she started going down and she stayed on the phone with me, y'all, for about 45 minutes. So I'm going to document me and Miss Jessie's shopping trip. She has offered to go shopping with me. It's a couple things that I want to try. Right off the muscle, I want to try vegan macaroni and cheese. That's one of my special dishes that I make. I want to try vegan macaroni and cheese. I want to try to make an untuna salad. And I want to make a taco salad. So it's things that I have had my mind on, I've been thinking about, that I'm going to try. Yes, the buffalo cauliflower wings, I had them first at Good Life Cafe. Loved them. So I'm going to tell y'all, once again, whatever support looks like for you all, support me. Support me in my journey on my 30-day vegan challenge. Support me by purchasing my book. Shavetta Belton has released her book, and it is Styled by Faith. Go over to my blog, and it's called Vetta's Diary, where my love for food and family meets. My YouTube channel, and soon, and very soon, my coaching website will be up. And when I say soon, I'm talking about within a week or so time. It's time for me to stop sitting on my gifts and what he's called me to and do the things he's called me to do. It's time for me to stop talking about him and be about him. It's time for me to get in position so the ones that are connected to me can go where they need to go and do the things they need to do. Lord, listen, somebody out there waiting. Somebody's out there waiting for you to show up and do what you're supposed to do. Somebody's out there waiting for you not to be scared, but for you to show up. Put on your running shoes. Don't run away from him. Run towards him. So today, we celebrate my daddy in a big way. My daddy, Sylvester Geiger. Listen, he was not a big man, but he was a big man in spirit. He was not a huge guy. I think daddy might have, Twanda, Shanta, all y'all, Jametta, correct me if I'm wrong. I think my daddy might have stood 5'7", 5'8". He was a petite man, but he was a big man in heart. He was a very good provider. He was an amazing man. Amazing, amazing man. And he was a bold man. He stood very strong in what he believed, and he didn't back down for nobody. And especially when it came to his girls, he ain't back down. And not just the ones he birthed, but anyone that was connected to him, he showed up for him. Anyone that he called daughter, anyone he loved, that man showed up. So today, in all love and in all excitement, I celebrate my daddy. You know, I celebrate Sylvester Geiger, and I've decided to celebrate him by launching some great things that I didn't think I could. But my daddy up in heaven told me I better, and I did. So I am excited. I thank you guys for hanging with me this morning. I'm actually getting off at a decent time with all smiles. We cry. You know, I thank my people. I think y'all get used to a couple tears. Couple tears ain't never hurt nobody, right? So guys, I say to you, don't sit on what he has for you to do, because there's somebody out there waiting for you to do what you're supposed to do so they can get in position to do what they're supposed to do. Yes, cry baby cry. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me. And guess what? If nobody else shows up to the party to celebrate you, be okay with celebrating yourself. That I had to learn. Because I was waiting for people to show up at the party. I was waiting for people to sit at the table with me. And they didn't always show up. Some just never showed up. But I had to learn how to celebrate me. I had to learn how to be excited for me. I had to go ahead and start the parade and not wait on somebody to come and start it for me. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like you can't celebrate your accomplishments. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you can't be excited about your next. Because if God gave it to you, you can celebrate it. Just don't ever let it be bigger than him. Zakia, you missed the surprise. Oh, y'all, look at my little dress. Look at my dress. I dressed up for the day, for the occasion. That's my TS Couture. I dressed up for the occasion because I was so excited about it. I'm so excited about it. Guys, thank y'all for hanging with me this morning. Y'all see that I changed the setup. I think it was last week I started. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm grabbing hold till today. And I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to celebrate all day long. I'm going to giggle. I'm going to smile. I'm going to curl some good hair. Even though I've been curling good hair anyway. But I'm going to curl that hair extra good. And I'm going to smile extra hard. Because my daddy wouldn't have me do it any other way. Sylvester is saying, I am proud of that girl. Monk. Because that's what he used to call my mom. Monk. You see our baby? She doing it. Because God told me to. I've sat in it long enough. I've waited long enough. But it's something about knowing that your mama and daddy proud of you. It does not. Knowing that even in their absence, they're proud of me. Blesses my whole heart. Because I feel it. I feel it. And he left me 6 amazing sisters. 6 amazing sisters. And a bunch of bonus ones that ride for me real hard and tell me. And I'm so happy because they've never let me have a void in any of the places that you would have missing a father and then not having your mother. So I feel my mom and my daddy. I feel them. And they are so proud. And I'm one blessed chick. I'm not just blessed for that, but I'm blessed because y'all show up every Wednesday and hang with me. I'm blessed because y'all don't count it robbery. And y'all don't see me as a drug, but as a vitamin. Y'all know that what I'm giving can sustain you. Not that I'm greater than anybody else. But this is my assignment. And I'm going to show up to the day God tell me not to. Every Wednesday at 7 a.m. Tired, sick, I'm going to show up. Because I want to be effective. I want to give to the kingdom of God. I want to be what my daddy has called me to be. So guys, know that I love y'all with my whole heart. And please head over to my YouTube channel. Help me get my numbers, y'all. Help me get there. So if you can, just click on over to YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. It's ShavettaBelton.com. It's Shavetta Belton. My book is $13.99. Pre-sales are here now. Books will probably be out next week. Be mailed out next week. What else? Go over to my blog. Put your email address in. Go ahead and enjoy it. I'll be uploading maybe twice a week, maybe. I don't want to make promises I can't keep, but the salmon patty recipe is over there. You guys asked for it, and that's the first one I put up there. And on Monday, I start my vegan challenge. Once I get the hard copy book in my hand, I will come live and show it to you guys. But starting Monday, I start my vegan challenge. And whatever that looks like for you guys supporting me, please support me. Whether it's a message in my inbox, whether it's a text message, whether it's a post on my page, whether it's Shavetta, I'm going to do the 30 days with you, but you're going to have to give me, I don't know who just called me in Messenger, but I'm still on live. I'm sorry. I'll get back with you in 1 second. I'm going to need recipes. Zakia, you need my seafood salad recipe? You and Carisha both probably. So, guys, know that I love you guys. Know I thank you for spending today with me. Thank you for celebrating my daddy, Sylvester Geiger, with me. That man, I love that man with my whole heart. And he was the first man I ever fell in love with. And God blessed me with a great husband that exemplify so many of my dad's qualities and love and care. And so I'm even glad he was able to peep his head in on live this morning, even though he didn't want to, on live this morning, so y'all can see the man of God that I have and I appreciate. And I love him with my whole heart, because even when I was struggling to love myself properly, he loved me back to life. Guys, I love y'all. I am Shavetta Belton, the owner and a stylist at Divine Oasis Salon. And I am the creator of Faith Plus Works Equals Success. You can get your t-shirts, your mugs, your cups over there. I am now an official blogger at vettisdiary.com, where my love for food and family meets. I am now officially an author of Style by Faith. And what else am I? I'm a life and success coach. Guys, it is a beautiful thing when you walk in what God tells you to walk in. And I'm also an educator. Guys, I love y'all so much. I'm excited for your day. Always remember, show up and be who he called you to be, because somebody's waiting for you so they can be who they're supposed to be. I love y'all with my whole heart. I dressed up for y'all today, girl. Y'all know I don't put on dresses often, but I did it for y'all today. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. If you need me, you know how to find me. I'm not hard to find, and I promise you, I don't run from anybody. I love on everybody. Everybody's family. I love you guys. Love you, love you, love you.